This day had to come sometime. Today is that day. Welcome to Akihabeera, where we pit our escalator of opportunity up against the short skirts of the Japanese beer industry. I'm Eric.
I'm Casey.
Alright. Oh, God.
We're going to do the big company's non-alcohol beer lineup. It's gonna suck. A couple years back I did go for a month without drinking, and apparently in this country people hate it if you don't even pretend to have a beer in your hand. They get very defensive. So, I had to resort to drinking some of these. If you ever end up in the same position, hopefully this episode will help you out. Because no one drinks these by choice.
You make an interesting point about sort of the peer pressure or the group dynamic.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah, if you're out drinking with everybody and you can't drink alcohol for whatever reason, health reasons, or you're driving, this is like a weird vehicle, no pun intended, for you to look like you're drinking without actually consuming alcohol.
Predictions. Best and worst. What do you think?
I am going to say best is our sales champion here, and worst, I'm going to go with the Kirin. I think that's going to be the worst one.
Okay. I agree that the All-Free is probably going to be the best. I think the Dry Zero is going to be the worst.
Okay. You've had experience with this one in particular, yeah?
Not that specific one, unless it just had a can remodeling.
Oh, okay.
But the Asahi, I remember the Asahi non-alcohol one from a couple years back being just absolute garbage. It made you regret, like, the fact that you were not drinking. It, like, tries to remind you.
You should be drinking.
First up, we have Kirin's Perfect Free.
It's so perfect. I thought
A functional beer taste beverage.
Oh, God.
From Kirin inspires your new lifestyle.
Your sad new lifestyle.
Alright, so apparently this absorbs fat.
Okay.
And absorbs sugar.
Perfect free.
There's nothing perfect about this.
That was an intentional miss. I'm gonna say this tastes like a wine cooler for a terrible fruit that no one, like, it's like some fruit in the Amazon that no one
a
ate.
durian wine cooler.
It's not quite that stinky or delicious. I'm getting kind of like a clay aftertaste.
Yeah.
I'm drinking this pretty quickly, but the further down I get, the less I like it too.
Yeah.
It's still not. Oh man. It's still not terrible. We're that curve is rapidly approaching terror. Oh man. Attention beer companies, if when you do your focus testing, the people drinking have to stop mid-sentence to, like, recover from what you've given them, you should probably just fucking throw the whiteboard out and start over. Bachelor number 2 is Suntory's All Free with hand-selected barley. Calorie 0, sugar 0, non-alcohol, beer taste beverage. It's also 100% aroma hops, so these still do have hops in them and stuff. It still should taste somewhat beerish. No hilarious copy on this one, though. That's kind of disappointing. Okay.
I was expecting the worst, and it's not terrible.
This is entirely inoffensive.
Yeah,
this
that's
fake beer.
the best way to put it.
I would describe the taste as being sort of like, it's almost like a barley-flavored soda or something like that.
Yeah. Like barley-flavored tonic water.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, there's not really enough, because there's no sugar, so it doesn't have any sweetness. I would never choose to drink it, but if it was there...
Right. In a universe where I can't drink beer, and I have this in front of me, I would not be terribly upset.
Yeah. So last up, we have Asahi's Dry Zero. It is a non-alcohol beverage, so you can enjoy it without worrying about the next working day.
Oh, that's not bad, actually.
That's, yeah.
I'm not sure enjoy is an appropriate choice for us, but...
No. You don't, well, like, that's the problem. Are we drinking beer in this country because we enjoy the taste of it?
No, I don't think so. I'll pour this.
Alright, thank you.
Ah, it smells like old tomatoes.
Oh, wow, yeah, wow.
What?
This one's weird. It's like skunky tomato juice.
Bottoms up. It's bad, It's not as bad as the smell.
No, the smell's much worse.
Oh no! Oh god! What? Where did that come from? Oh! It's so crazy. Like it's not even that bad in your mouth, and then I swallow it, and then a few seconds later it comes back up, and it's like this horrible mutated version of this thing.
Horrendous is it? I get that part of it's probably a bias we have against Asahi.
We definitely have a major Asahi bias, but yeah. But that's like, that came from somewhere.
Even the initial taste I don't like as much as the others, but it's really when it comes back with vengeance.
The aftertaste murders this one, I think.
Yeah.
The
smell is terrible too.
When I was drinking it that first few sips, I was like, actually, I think the Kirin might be worse, and then the aftertaste came.
Like, just can't be outdone, can you, Aussie?
Alright, yeah, I know my ranking. I think it's the same as yours.
Yeah. Oh, it just gets worse with time. Oh. Okay. Well, as far as the non-alcoholic base stuff goes, I think we're in agreement. Aussie is the worst, followed by Kirin, followed by Suntory.
100%. Not even close. Not even close. Like, yeah, this is like a distant third.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, and sorry about this. Although maybe you should apologize to us.
Not your fault for requesting that.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see us torture ourselves a little bit more. I really hope we get back to drinking a real beer. Maybe next week. That'd be nice.
As always, you can follow us on our social media, Facebook, Twitter. We're not going to post any pictures of these beers. Check out our last video down below where we talk about our trip across the country and hanging out at beer festivals and stuff, drinking good beer. Wow, this just made me sick.
Some people get drunk and then the next day they regret what they've done. They regret their life. This is a beer show, and this is the first time I've regretted... No, that's not true. I guess I regretted the other Asahis, too. Fuck yeah, Asahi, man. What the fuck, guys?
How do they have the biggest market?
How do you get everything wrong? Everything. How is that even possible?